Anyway, yeah, I think so. Let's end the podcast on a new segment, which we'll do after every race weekend. And we're going to call this blatantly biased tweeting or blatantly biased X post. But for the moment, fuck you,
X-post.
Elon Musk. Yeah, fuck you, Elon Musk. It's blatantly biased tweets. These are tweets from fan bases that are blatantly biased. And basically, I'll read them out and then we'll just have a laugh. That's it, really. There's no real...
At their expense. Just to
At
make
their
it clear.
expense, yeah. So we haven't decided, should we name and shame and put them on screen? You said not to read the name out, you think?
Don't read the name.
Okay,
it's not.
I'll put the image on screen. Who cares? The first one is this was yesterday and it was posted while Hamilton was catching George. And at this point, they thought if George pit late or if George fell back, he could still end up on the podium. And it was simply, George Russell, please move aside. Nobody cares about your podium. Which is just like... and look how it turned out. Funny. Yeah, that was... This one, actually, I'm going to say the name because I don't give a shit what you think. This one's from FIA Girly we were all posting about. And over the weekend, I think Hamilton found out that this was seen as promoting as a news source. And there was some face he responded where he was like, what?
What?
Basically, someone asked Lewis Hamilton about a quote from FIA Girly in the paddock. I need to find out exactly what it is, but quoted it as if it was like a news source, and his face was hilarious. It's just like this look of kind of, can you repeat that? Yeah, I'm going to try and find the video, but anyway. This was basically after the race, which she said, reported as news, Lewis Hamilton told Oscar Piastri that his tyres were fine in all stints. He was told to box, which obviously we've already had a laugh about, but another...
Lewis told anyone who was willing to listen to him that...
Yeah. So maybe that shouldn't go in blatantly biased tweets because it is just actually something Hamilton said.
I mean, she also says a lot of nonsense, but...
Yeah. Here's one that was fucking brilliant. This is someone losing their mind at the end of the race with Hamilton. Ali, I'm naming him, don't care, says, if you're a Hamilton fan, surely you must be fuming after that. My head is fucking hot. He destroyed Russell the whole weekend and it comes down to a shitty strategy. Literally ahead in every session, dunked 4/10 on him in qualifying and dominates the race. And I will point out that I replied to this person and said, how was that a shitty strategy? To which that person then replied to me and said, where did I say it was a shitty strategy? I quoted their tweet and he said, where did I say it once again? And my final response was simply, if you can't read your own tweets, I can't help you here. But
it's
yeah,
not a fucking handwriting.
I know, like it's in text. But like, yeah, just comes down to shitty strategy. Like he destroyed Russell all weekend. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Amar says, I'm reading the names. I don't care what you think. Come on, 15 plus laps, newer tyres and couldn't pass Russell. They probably turned down Hamilton's engine.
What?
Yeah. So the sabotage is back. They're turning the engine down now. Apparently, that's how they.
Was it Mercedes or was FIA involved as well?
No. They're saying that Mercedes basically turned down Hamilton's engine because it was 15 plus lap newer tires and he couldn't pass Russell. So therefore, it's obviously nothing to do with the track or the dirty air or Russell defending well. It's obviously Hamilton's engine has been turned down, which, by the way, cannot be done in race now because they've banned that over the course of a weekend. So well done there, Omar.
Wait. It cannot be done remotely.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So what you're saying is when he came into pit... You have to
specify that.
So when he came into pit, someone reached
somewhere
in...
where Toto is using his phone to control this thing.
Yeah.
For fuck's sakes.
And then there's a wonderful Team LH fan. By the way, if anyone's wondering why these are all Hamilton ones, mostly all Hamilton ones, I think this is blatantly biased tweets.
Had a meltdown.
That's the whole point. So the point is, after every race weekend, some fan base will have an absolute meltdown over something, or there'll be multiple things, and we'll share them. But the only one from this weekend was just this meltdown. One person who particularly had an absolute meltdown is a famous person who says lots of stuff. Yes, LH44 Joseph on Twitter. I don't know which order these are in. I just copy and pasted a few, so whatever. But I'll just read them out, and these are in no particular order. Russell is about to steal a Hamilton win, I swear. If Russell steals this, I will riot to the heavens. I'm worried about Piastri now, for fuck's sake. Come on, Hamilton. Then, come on, Hamilton. Followed by, that is robbery at its finest. Fuck off, Russell. And the last one that I have is, Russell, you will never be anywhere near Hamilton, you cheating, horrible bastard. The anger. Like, how can you watch F1 this angry? Like, how can you be so angry watching F1? It's amazing. Like, there is nothing in my life that I am this angry about, you know?
I am about a few things, but not.
Well, yeah, you live in India and you've got Modi as a prime minister. I get it, you know. But
oh God. Yeah, we can.
No comment. Yeah.
No comment.
Let's move on. I am Himanshi. It's a strange name. Anyway, maybe it's an actual name and I've pronounced it wrong. Either strategy,
it's probably
George
an
was
Indian name.
Maybe
if
actually.
It's I am Himanshi, then it's Himanshi is an Indian name.
This one wasn't actually. This was relatively reasonable.
We don't have to sugarcoat it. If it's shite, let's call it out because she's
Indian.
No.
This was actually just this was a reasonable tweet. I don't know why it's here. Either strategy, George was going to finish around P5. Piastri had a one slap slower lap, which is very crucial. Lewis was theoretically race winner. Merck gambled and GR was lucky. Doesn't make Lewis effort, nothing. I'm still trying to figure out why I've got this here, because this is just reasonable so far. He did everything. Yeah. He did everything a race leader should do. GR has always been about himself. I think that was the part that I got annoyed about. I was like, all F1 drivers should be about themselves. That's anyway, yeah. So 8-time world champion versus 0, someone put. Because basically this was in response to me saying, I think I posted, why would Mercedes had a 1-2 either way, so why would they call team orders? Piastri wasn't close enough and they knew the data. And the response was 8-time world champion versus 0. And I'm pretty sure that account was being serious. I haven't copied the name in, but I'm pretty sure it was being serious. Let's see. GR was lucky. Fair enough. On the team radio, Lewis was being instructed to pit and was asked how the tyres felt and if he wanted to go along. Difference here is that one driver was given options and another wasn't.
This nonsense I couldn't really understand.
Yeah, I just replied to that was like, oh, is Hamilton not allowed to use the radio unless spoken to then, or what's the deal here? Like this is one thing these constantly come up, right? And then Hamilton complains after the race, but like Hamilton's been in Formula One for nearly 20 years now. Like surely you're not saying that Hamilton hasn't got the self-confidence to press the radio button and go, guys, what are you doing?
Look, the point is, if Hamilton had common wisdom says you pit as soon as Charles Leclerc pits. That's common wisdom. And Lewis knows that. He's just throwing a hissy fit because he's Lewis.
Yeah.
Anyways.
F1 Jordan.
Oh.
This will be good.
Yeah.
So not only did Russell need preferential strategy to beat Lewis, he also needed an illegal car.
Oh God.
It's just...
Yeah, why don't we have more of this? This is Rob Meyer, right? As well, another
Rob
moron.
Myers, yeah. Another one from LH44, Joseph. I hate George Russell. Reformed Mera, or Mera44QI is the handle, right?
Jesus fucking
and this was... quote from George Russell, I take pride in crossing the line first, because George Russell said that, right? Which is fair enough, right? Her response to that was, he is genuinely the most shameless driver to ever lived. I am embarrassed for him. I'm assuming from the profile picture, this is a girl, clearly was not around during the Schumacher era, because that is a relatively calm thing to say. What did Bradley Philpott say?
Fair play for driving that strategy decision, Russell. Annoying but impressive. Fucking hell. It's a shit world when Bradley Philpott is being reasonable.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole. Oh, wait. I mean, the morons, by the way, the quick stop podcast. the ones that you pointed out where Denny said that Max will be reaping the benefits of.
The problem is I have to have other people share the certain accounts with me because F1 Jordan, for example, has me blocked, so I can't.
Same here. Same here.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Well, I'll cut that down. But let's end it there.
Karma. They named it Karma. They've apparently put the video called Karma. For those who still don't get the outrage, I'd just add that it's understandable Merck wanted to place higher, but GR should have been told to swap with Lewis considering. Oh, by the way, apparently Bradley Philpott went to quick stop F1. Oh, yeah. I'll say this. If you look at the last 2 years, there are many instances where 63 had decided to go for glory, this. But when you have this, fuck it, man. She's written an essay. Who gives a fuck? I'm done.
Well, that's enough for blatantly biased tweets. This was a 2 hour and 45 minute or something podcast, so let's.
We were supposed to do it for 90 minutes.
An hour and a half. Yeah.
And I
summer break special.
Recorded for